So this is a real problem, and it's actually the third key that's broken this year. Hey everyone, so yep, I got a problem here. This is another key here has broken on my Corsair keyboard that I actually do use on my main PC. And it's not the first one to break. Basically, let me just show you again here. The little cap's supposed to be like a little plus sign there. A regular key would actually look like this on the underside. And basically 1/4 of it originally broke, so the key was still working, but if you give it a little nudge in any direction, it'll start to just look like it's going to fall off until eventually the entire half of the bottom came off. So obviously the key is now useless. And unfortunately, it's the third time this has happened. Originally my S key broke, then the H, and now the L. Now, a couple of details about this. I actually do game on this main PC, so you guys are probably thinking, well, I don't go that crazy on this keyboard. To be honest, my main PC I use really just for emailing, a lot of web browsing, with the occasional game, and a lot of the videos that I've put on with reviews and stuff, and hardware upgrades, and video gaming on it and whatnot, they're actually not on this particular PC. They're actually on my other PCs, whether my second one or the other Ryzen PC that I've had a number of videos already. And it's really a mystery to me if I'm not using this PC all that much, and I'll be honest, let me just say it again, I really don't use it all that much. Sometimes there's actually a day or two where I actually don't even use it, or I turn it on for a few minutes and I use it. And again, I'm not even doing all that. To be quite honest, just to actually clarify, these are the keys I use the most if I actually do game. I'm actually one of the old school gamers that don't use these keys over here to go up, down, left, right, etc., etc. But however, those are not even the keys that broke, with the exception of the S. So that's a problem. I've actually used some pretty cheapy keyboards at work and at home, you know, like the ones that come with Dell and Lenovo PCs and whatnot, that some people just throw away at work just because they're shiny and, well, got grime and crumbs inside of it, and just get another one very easily. Those keys have never had this problem. Now, originally, when I did have these keys broke, I went ahead and contacted Corsair support, and they went ahead and did send me a keycap to replace it. The S, the H, and I did contact them about this one, except guess what? I told them, hey guys, this is just going to keep happening to all my keys, and possibly even the ones you sent me. So I said, I think I really need to say that there is absolutely something wrong with this, and I really need the whole thing replaced. So they shot me an idea. How about we just replace all the keys? And turns out that's what they did. So in the mail, I got this. Let's go ahead and open this up. And you can see here, it's basically a keycap replacement of every key on the keyboard, even the spacebar. Little slight difference here, you can probably tell, is that, let me just go ahead and push this back so it doesn't flip back onto the camera. The keycaps on the printing on these are actually, the letters are a little smaller. So, not a big deal at all. I actually do prefer this because, as you notice, now let me just go ahead and take a good glance at the printing on these keys, and then take a glance at these. These keys are obviously, the print on there are like much larger, almost like large print in a textbook on a book. And the keys here are a little smaller. Let me go ahead and take this out so we can just take a look at the back. And yep, you can actually see the little plus logo. Some keys, obviously, longer keys have more of those little plastic underneath, so to hold the key in. And again, you can actually see. Let me go ahead and actually just interrupt myself and grab a random key that's actually working in this case the escape key, another key that I actually use quite often. And you can kind of see there's a slight difference, if ever so small. This is completely round. This has got like a little hexagon kind of shape thing going on here. So very interesting. I'm kind of hoping that the underneath of these keycaps will actually not break and definitely be stronger, because I am getting absolutely tired of these keys just randomly breaking when I decide to type in the password or just write an email in a week. So 3 keys broken in under a year. It's definitely still under warranty, but it's also very annoying to be having to type, whoops, an email where 1 key is missing. So if you want to type the word love, yeah, that can be annoying when you're missing the L key, the very first key. So I guess I'll go ahead, well, since I took the escape key off, I guess I'll go ahead and open this up and start taking these keys out. Now, there is a little key removal tool, but I'm not even putting hardly any force on these keys, and you can just tell they're coming out. You know, I better keep them in order before I freaking forget where they all went. Well, you can always use the reference. So I'm gonna go ahead and start taking these out. These are red cherry keys, obviously, you can tell that. As I said in my washing keyboard video, you know, I really can't recommend this keyboard because of what's happening with these keycaps. And just an FYI, the S key and the H key both broke off before I ever attempted to wash this keyboard. It's actually been a few weeks since I put up that video, and now the L key is broken off too. So I don't believe there's any relation. Water doesn't really make plastic break, unless of course you apply it to high amounts of pressure, a good 50, 100 meters underwater, or something like that. Like a Lego brick. You don't see the little undercoating of Lego bricks breaking. So let's go ahead and start replacing these keys. And well, you can already see, I'm taking some off. See how this looks. Let's go ahead and take this plastic shroud off. I'm assuming as soon as I take this off, all the keys will be free to go anywhere they want. You can actually see some keys are stuck on top, so yeah. I'm gonna give you guys a cringe moment here. Well, some of them got stuck to plastic, no big deal, so. Just a quick view now that I've taken the shroud off. You can actually see the keys look brand new, no shine or anything. You know, basically the wear and tear of keys when they start to give you that little shiny effect. Which again was a little surprised because, like I said, I really don't use this keyboard that much. Some other mechanical keyboards that I've actually washed in the shower in my other video definitely don't have this little shiny effect. You can actually see the difference here. However, do mind you, I did just use this keyboard not too long ago, despite missing the L key. So, you know, you always get stuff on your fingers and whatnot. So let's go ahead and take these out. Let's start putting these in. You know, pretty easy. I'll take the little F1 key over here, and you'll see I'll just put it in its corresponding spot. When putting these keys in, you do have to give it a little bit of a push. It actually almost feels like it's not even there. Like right now, it's basically in position, but still wiggling around. But after a little bit of a push, you can still see that it's actually still outside. So I'm gonna give it even a bigger push, and now you can see, this is actually still out. So yeah, oh, there you go. So these keys definitely do feel much more tighter on the, like you said, you know, actually I can't even pull this out just like I used to before. You know, this one went. So just a little note there. So we are done replacing all those keys. Again, spacebar being the only exception. And gotta say, this keyboard, I know I said this after I washed it, but it actually really does look brand new, because with the exception of the entire frame, all the keys have been replaced and everything. Oh, it even feels great too. I'm actually looking forward to turning this on and seeing how it feels, and maybe just find some nonsense spam email to reply to. So here are all the other keys. I'm probably just gonna throw them in a nice little Ziploc bag, or 2 of them because there's actually a lot. I'm going to keep the arrow keys aside and closer to my desk just in case these keys accidentally break or they start looking ugly. I also have all these other keys as a spare. So, uh-oh, where did I put that L key? Great. Broken L key is now in here somewhere. Oh well, guess it's escaped my clutches. But, I gotta tell you, I had to give each key a little bit of an extra push, which is why you saw me basically going around giving each one a little push, but turns out everything was working okay. Taking each key out without the tool, these keys definitely are a little hard to take out now than the other ones. You can definitely tell I was just like giving it a little bit of an easy force to take it out, as I demonstrated earlier. So problem solved, and I'm really hoping that perhaps maybe this particular model keyboard, I don't even know how to put it, model keyboard, particular series keyboard, was having this particular issue, and you know, while they're go ahead and replace some keys that break and crossing their fingers that the others don't break, in this case obviously not. I already had a few and I really wasn't looking forward to having others to break, so they sent me the entire keycap, and you know, hopefully other people that have complained can definitely get this as well too. So if for any reason you do have this keyboard and you're having very similar issues with broken keycaps and whatnot, even with light use or just heavy use, and a week or 2 later, poof, highly recommend you reach out to Corsair support. They've actually been pretty good. Open up a ticket on their website once you make an account, and you can even do a follow-up call if you'd like, and just explain the whole situation. They'll definitely get back to you. Give as much information as you can. Tell them which keys broke. Heck, you even tell them that more keys broke so they can send you those, or just, if you do believe, I'll put the model number down here. And if you have this model number keyboard and you're having this issue, or maybe if you're not, you might want to reach out to me anyway and get a whole set of replacement keys in case you start seeing keys fail. Do keep in mind again that the letter sizing on these keyboard, on my original keys and the replacements, are different. So I think it'll kind of look a little weird if you start using one big, one small, one big, one small. So probably just better to replace the whole thing if these are actually have a little defect on it and will break at some point anyway. You definitely don't want that happening while you're doing the game. So let me know what you think. Definitely shoot a like if you enjoyed this video, found it really helpful and informative. I definitely hope it helps out people that actually do have this keyboard and have an issue. Subscribe. I'll definitely be shooting out some more videos. I'm really happy this turned out well, because I really didn't feel like spending another $150 on another really good keyboard. Sorry if I'm repeating myself there. But anyway, thanks again for watching. Take care.